welcome back to Randomly Relaxing. Today we have some non-sports cards that I've had a box of these for many years, but I was always very curious to see what these things are like, but I didn't want to crack into my complete box and not have a complete box left at that point. So a while back I ordered a bunch of unopened non-sports trading card packs from Baseball Card Exchange, and got I don't know, like 4 or 5 of these guys, individual packs. So I thought it would be fun to open them. I think they're only like a couple of bucks per pack, but I can't quite remember. These packs are from 1984. They're made by Topps, which makes all manner of sports cards and non-sports cards. As you can see, there's 9 cards per pack, 1 sticker. I don't know what that sticker is going to be of, and 1 stick of very old bubble gum that I'll try not to get powder or residue from all over this nice black mat here. So I thought I'd open these up. Hopefully we'll be able to. I don't know if the cards are going to be like sort of scratch offs to see answers, or if it's just going to be like the questions on the front and the answers on the back. But I definitely want to see what the trivia questions are like and quiz ourselves. Okay, so it looks like the answers are showing there, so there's no scratch offs, which is good because those like sort of silvery scratch off things that you see on like game cards occasionally can sort of like harden over time. And if you get old items like this, can kind of be a problem sometimes. Alright, well, that's exciting. So 1984, these are nearly, what is that, 30 years old. Wait a minute. 94, 2004, 14, 24, nearly 40 years old. My goodness. Kind of amazing. There's a standard mid-80s piece of Topps chewing gum. If you've ever wondered what these are like, I and many other people have attempted to see, and basically these things just sort of disintegrate into powder. So any kind of thing, any sort of elasticity or I don't know, moisture from the gum base is completely gone at this point, so it's just powder, and it's not a very fun experience. Well, here is our sticker. Trivia Ace, I love it. And Joker, Trivia Joker, that's kind of fun. Oh wow, game rules. So this is like, oh yeah, I thought it was just a random trivia question, but it actually is a game. Trivia battle game, and these packs came in boxes, just like sports cards or garbage pail kids. They have 36 packs in a box, and people bought them, at the local convenience store or wherever, you got sports cards from. Alright, separate all the questions and answer cards, making a deck of 16 cards. Oh, look at that. Interesting. So there's 2 cards on each 9-card pack, or each of the 9 individual cards. Use each half of the scratch-off game card as a separate game. Scratch off the first spot on one of the tracks to find a color dot. Each color dot is coded to one of the 6 question categories. Red, people; yellow, books and comics; blue, TV and films; orange, high IQ; purple, music; and green, sports. Alright, well, I'm not going to read the whole thing, and I'm not going to really play it like, it was meant to be played, but, well, this is interesting. So now, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you do get 8 of the trivia cards, and then 1 trivia battle. So I guess this is kind of a randomizing thing. Scratch off the dot, and it gives you a color. And as I mentioned, these things can get hard over time, and oh, there we go. So it's orange. Of course, this stuff's going to end up all over my beautiful mat here. So I want to kind of and it reminds me of 1980 Topps basketball cards that were split into three individual cards in one, cardboard set, and a lot of people tore those apart, but a fair number survived in the perforated and unseparated forms. Thank goodness. Because the ones that are taken apart are basically worth nothing. Well, let's just see here. So we got orange. What is the capital of Indiana? Alright, I'm gonna say Indianapolis. Except I don't wanna, see how easy. Okay, I'm gonna cover. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, India. Why did I say what? You would think I could. It's funny because it's called high IQ, and I misread India as Indiana. All right. I don't know if I would have gotten New Delhi. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really should. This tells you how terrible I am at trivia. But let's see. I'm gonna see. Pardon me. I'm gonna see if I can answer like one question per each of these half things, and if I can, then I'll count it as good. Now, what was sports? That was green. All right, let's try the sports. Sports. What World Series team was nicknamed the Family? What the heck does that say? Oh, A, 77 Phillies. B, 78 Angels. C, 79 Pirates. I'm gonna say that's the Phillies. Oh my god, it was the Pirates. Alright. Oh wow, there's a Purple Rain answer on there. Okay, next card. I'm gonna read through the questions, all the questions, and then try to pick the one that I think I'm most sure of. Alright. First one is people. What terms of endearment actress provided the voice of E.T.? Oh man. Oh, yeah, I couldn't get that. Books in Amityville Horror. What is the town of where is the town of Amityville located? Oh boy, I don't know. I want to say it's like upstate New York, but I don't know. So I'm gonna keep going. TV film. Who was the host and frequent writer of The Twilight Zone? Oh, Rod Serling, right? Okay, well that's I'm pretty sure of that one. So let's keep reading. High IQ. Who created Sherlock Holmes? What in the heck do you mean? Like the the author. Oh man, his name's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm gonna keep rolling here. What music? What band released such albums as Combat Rock and London Calling? Oh man, London Calling was oh jeez, that's on the tip of my tongue too. All right, sports. What former major league manager was known as the Lip? Also, Leo the Lip Derosher just has a sort of ring to it. But I'm gonna go Rod Serling for Twilight Zone Blue. Rod Serling, indeed. The Clash, that was the one. And Leo DeRocher, I was correct. Yeah, Arthur Conan Doyle. And in New York, I was right about that too. Where is the town? Okay, I thought it was like what state. I mean, well, whatever. Long Island, I feel like, is superfluous. All right. I'm gonna get a drink of water here. Hope everybody's having a nice, relaxing evening, enjoying these interesting trivia battle cards. I'm sort of a child of the '80s, and I remember very well the Trivial Pursuit game, and what a phenomenon that was when it came out. I mean, boy, everybody had one of those, and everyone still does. It's almost like every garage sale you go to these days, they have a Trivial Pursuit game because they made it well through the '90s, and I'm sure they make them now, and they made all sorts of different versions, and kind of everybody had to have them. But kind of weird to think that there was a time before, I don't know when those first ones came out, maybe 81, 82, 83, where, people didn't have trivia games in their household. But now it seems everybody does. And certainly when Trivial Pursuit, the game, was popular, everybody had that game, it seems. We had like 2 or 3 of them. It's crazy. Okay, on what TV program would you be likely to see John Cleese, Graham Chapman, and Eric Idle? I don't know. I would say Monty Python, but I'm not positive. So, what is the name of Dagwood and Blondie's dog? Oh, oh man, I forgot. I feel like that's gonna be like totally obvious to me. Oh, no. Oh man, Dagwood and Blondie's dog. It's like a famous dog, right? And then, like, he kind of had his own sort of shtick going. All right, well, I'm not gonna commit to answers on any of those. Let's see. Ed McMahon and Johnny Carson appeared on this longest-running TV telco. Well, that was clearly the Tonight Show, so that's probably my most positive answer. IQ, who was the first man to set foot on the moon? Well, it's not Buzz Aldrin. It was one of the other guys, but I forget his name. Or maybe it was Buzz Aldrin, and like John Glenn gets the credit. I don't know. It's like, one of those two like was first, and the other gets all the credit, something like that. So I would say Buzz Aldrin. Music, Air, Katy Lied, and the Royal Scammer albums recorded by what rock group? That one I have no idea. Sports, which player is also known as Charlie Hustle? Pete Rose. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. Pete Rose for green. Correct. Then Tonight Show was also right. Monty Python's Flying Circus. I don't know if that would count for if I said Monty Python. Steely Dan. Yeah, I wouldn't know their albums. Okay, next card. People who starred as Mrs. Peel on TV's The Avengers. Or no, who starred? Okay, people's the category. Who starred as Mrs. Peel? I don't have any idea. Books. Who wrote the bestsellers Christine, Cujo, and Pet Sematary? Well, that, of course, is... oh, God, what's his name? The guy who lives in Maine. And wrote It. Oh God, what's his name? Because it's funny because he's actually pretty relevant. I mean, he still writes stuff. Oh, it's Peter something, isn't it? Right? Stephen King. Why did I say Peter? I think Pet Sematary made me think of Peter, but Stephen King. So, that's probably my most positive answer, I guess. But let's keep reading. What famed actor starred in The African Queen and Casablanca? I really don't know anything but like old movies, 60s movies. High IQ. What is the name of the first American woman astronaut? I don't know if I know who that. I know there was that woman who went up in the was that 1986? I remember I was in school and they like sort of like people came around each classroom and told them what happened, and everybody's like, oh my goodness. And then the teachers told the students, I think, and it was crazy because that was like super televised, and a lot of classrooms were watching it live, and I don't think we were, but some of the classes in our school were. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Sally Ride, was that the one? I don't know. That's, if I had to guess, that's what I would say. So music. What rock singer had hits with such songs as "Do You Think I'm Sexy" and "You Wear It Well"? Rod Stewart. Pretty sure on that one. Sports. What was so unusual about the All-Star Games held during the year the All-Star Games during the years of 1959 through 1962? Oh gosh, that's a good one. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think when, like, I mean, Jackie Robinson and the Color Barrier was like early 50s or late 40s. So it wasn't that, but anyways, we're going with Stephen King. And hopefully Sally Ride is correct. Yes, both are correct, and Rod Stewart I had as well. 2 games were played each year. All-Star games, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know that? Sports fans. Alright, well, I'm not sure how many of these I'll do. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I could. People like long videos, I think, when they're trying to relax, so maybe I'll try to get a few more of these. Alright, people. What young blonde actress plays Lucy on TV's Dallas? Oh man, I have no idea. Books. How much does Encyclopedia Brown charge for his services? Probably like a quarter or something. Pardon my chair's noise. TV film. When Superman comes to Earth, he lands in A, Metropolis, or B, Smallville. I'm gonna say, yeah, Smallville, right? That's the name of the show that started, and certainly he didn't land in Metropolis. That was a big city. So that's my most positive answer. IQ, why did the ship Titanic sink while it hit an iceberg? Music, what was the name of Graham Parker's backup band who went on to a career of their own? Not sure. Not sure. What is the last team to win the World Series 3 consecutive years? Remember, this is 84, so actually, has any modern team done that 3 in a row? Trying to think. Boy, I don't think so. The Yankees would have done it, I think, like in the mid-90s to late 90s. But I don't know, I would have to say Yankees, actually. You know, it might go back to the 50s or something before 1984, but I'm gonna say Smallville, but the Titanic one is also correct. Correct. Oh wow, Oakland A's from the 70s, okay. Yeah, they were very dominant. Oh, 25 cents a day. I was right, that's what I said, I think. Alright, next one. Trivia battle. People, next to Michael, which Jackson brother has had the most successful recording career? Well, it's funny they say brother because definitely the sister, Janet Jackson, has had by far the most successful career after Michael. But I don't know, I would say Tito Jackson. I mean, Randy Jackson is there too, but I think Tito Jackson had a decent solo career. I wouldn't say I'm positive though, so let's keep going. Books. Name the series of comic adventures about a mischievous monkey. Curious George. That's pretty positive. TV film. Miss Moneypenny is a character In which movie adventure series? James Bond. High Q and chemistry organic compounds contain what element? Carbon. I think, right? I was not a chemistry guy, so it's been about a million years since I've taken chemistry. Music. Ghost in the Machine and Synchronicity were recorded by what rock band? That was The Police. Well, I know a lot of these, I think. Sports, which is the last NL team to win the World Series 2 years in a row. Again, this would be before 1984, so we know it wasn't the A's because they're in the AL. I'm gonna say Reds. It's gotta be Reds. But we'll say Curious George is my for sure answer. There we go. And the Reds is correct. Police, Carbon. James Bond. Oh, Jermaine. So that was the only one I got wrong. It was Jermaine. Alright. Okay, people who played Beaver on Leave It to Beaver. Oh man, I don't know that. Jeez, that's before my time, so I'm not really sure. I'm sure I'll recognize his name because he was kind of famous. I think didn't he like get into trouble, like sort of have like problems. I mean, existing in society after being a child actor in the 50s or 60s. Books. Who wrote the Nancy Drew mystery stories? Oh boy, I don't know that one. TV film. True or false? Killer Kane was a continuing character in Star Trek. No idea. I've never watched the original Star Trek series. High IQ. What is the name of the printing system blind people used to read? Oh boy, that's easy. Braille. So that'll be my for sure answer. Music. Don't Stand So Close to Me and Canary in a Coal Mine are on what album by the Police? Oh, oh man, I forgot, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Sports. True or false? Well, a New York Yankee, Reggie Jackson never led the AL in home runs. I'll say true. False. Zenyatta Mondatta, that's what it was. But Braille was my for sure. Okay. Next up. People. TV detective Columbo was played by, oh man, I don't know that guy's name. Books, The Cheshire Cat, The Nocturnal and the Mad Hatter are all from what novel? That is, oh man, it's too late. Alice in Wonderland. TV film. Jamie Summers was a character in which adventure series? Don't know. High IQ. Who was the first man to fly solo across the Atlantic? I don't know, but I'm sure it's going to be obvious when I see it. Music. Won't Get Fooled Again and Going Mobile are on which of the Who's album? No idea. Sports. Who holds the National League record for most consecutive games played? So this was 84, so it would be before Cal Ripken Jr. set the record, so it's got to be Lou Gehrig. But I'm going to Alice in Wonderland. There you go. Wait a minute, what? What? Who holds? Oh, National League. Crap. Steve Garvey. Wow, that's funny. It's only 1,207. It's in like 4,000 something for Cal Ripken Jr. and Lou Gehrig. Peter Falk. Okay. Yep. I wanted to. I don't remember the answer to that one about first to walk on the moon. I wanted to see who that was. Where was that one? Aldrin and Buzz Aldrin, but forgot about Neil Armstrong, and he's definitely the the guy who gets all the credit. But I didn't think he was the first to step on the moon. All right, people who created the Muppets. That's John Henson. Books. The devil enters the body of a 12-year-old girl in the novel. What's that? The Exorcist. TV film. Who is the host of Family Feud? Oh gosh, who was that guy? I forget his name. Haiku, who was the 6th president? Oh boy. I don't know. I'll say John Adams. What state is Bruce Springsteen from? New Jersey, of course. And sports, Al Oliver has always worn a rather unusual uniform number. What is it? I'll say 99. Or, yeah, it's 0. I'll look at that. Well, John Quincy Adams is not the same as John Adams, I guess, but New Jersey, I got. Richard Dawson, that was the guy. Okay, I'm going to do one more mini card here, and we'll call it a day, but if people like these videos, I could open another one of these packs. I like these because, it's fun content to go through and reminisce, especially if this stuff is from the 80s. Trivia battle. Okay, people, name the host of... Wait a minute. Is this the one we just did? Where is that card? Yeah, okay, this is not that card. Am I hallucinating? Wait a minute. Okay, look at this. So this is the card we had before, and under TV film it says, who is the host of Family Feud? And then this one says, people, name the host of Family Feud. So they just switched categories. That's just, come on, guys. Let's go, quality control. Well, now we know it's Richard Dawson. Books, the best-selling novel by Peter Benchley about a killer shark is Jaws. TV film, what year was Star Wars first released? Well, that's of course 1977. High IQ, what is the national motto of the United States? I don't know what that means. I mean, do we have a national motto? I mean, is it E pluribus unum, or I think it's E pluribus unum. I don't think it's In God We Trust, which was something that sort of came about much later. So, music, John Cougar's first album. Song I Need a Lover became a big hit for another singer. Boy, that's interesting. I don't know if I know that. Sports, which player was the 1978 World Series MVP? Bucky Dent, Reggie Jackson, Brian Doyle. Gosh, I don't know. I'll say Bucky Dent because he would have been a Yankee. Yeah, that was the year. I think he had some just crazy, timely home runs. Pat Benatar, okay. Oh wow, In God We Trust is the answer. That's funny. National motto. I don't know if I believe that. I think they get some bad information. E pluribus unum means from many one. In God We Trust. Yeah, no, this is propaganda. Don't believe it. That was not the motto, and besides, there was no concept of a motto, I don't think. Historians, you'll have to tell me. Richard Dawson, of course, Jaws, and 76. So I got a number of those correct. Okay. There is about 2/3 of a pack of Trivia Battle cards from 1984. I hope you guys had fun. I thought that was actually pretty cool. And fun to finally crack into these. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll do some more of that content. I also I think want to open some other kind of cheaper non-sports cards from the 80s, maybe 90s too. I actually have a lot of newer sports cards too, from Star Wars, Star Trek, and different Star Trek shows. So if you'd want to see some of that, leave a comment and we'll get to it. There you go. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope everybody's doing fantastic, staying healthy and happy, and not stressing out about the holiday season. Remember, you're doing just fine. You don't have to have the perfect gift for everybody. You don't have to have any gift for anybody. Just, spend some time with your loved ones, and all will be good. Alright, folks, you have a great one. We'll see you later.